I mean, you just got a 7 Plus and you want to upgrade to iPhone 10, and you're thinking about upgrading, you just scared because of a lot of money. So this is the Indian unit I got, and I really got this on the launch date. I was a bit sick, so I couldn't make a video at that time, but today I'm going to give you a quick look of it, because the disadvantage in this video also, please don't hate me for this, and please don't dislike this video because of this, is that I already had opened this box, and that's not uncommon, man. Come on, many YouTubers has opened their phone iPhone 10 because everyone is so excited about this damn thing. No one is gonna make a video out of the box if he cannot or can afford he cannot afford the another unit. So that's why I just couldn't make myself to keep it like that way and make a video before I actually unbox it. So I'm really sorry about that. So this is the 64 gigs variant, and it costed about to me about 89,000, exactly 89,000 net. And of course these are the includements in the box, and this is the Indian unit. And as you can see, this is the iPhone 10 front panel on the front of the phone's box, and this just is a popping out thing. This really just pops out a little bit of the texture of the box, and this feels really good. So let's quickly get into the phone and unbox it. So as we just open the box, we get some paperwork, and it says designed by California and by Apple in California. I'm sorry for that. And under the hood we get some paperwork and just things to say hello, and just things to get you introduced to the new iPhone 10. Just keep that aside, and a pin ejecting tool, and some quick guide over there, and the Apple stickers, of course. Let's put them aside. This is a device that I actually have used it a bit, so this is not gonna be the exact same packing that you're gonna get. You're gonna get a totally nice looking packing of this device. So let's keep this aside. And there we have the power brick. This is a 5-volt power brick, so you're not getting the fast charger of the box. I mean, this is ridiculous. Apple, you supported fast charging for this phone, but actually you gotta pay about 7 or 6,000 rupees to get it fast charged, because you've gotta get a MacBook charger that supports USB to Lightning, and then you have to buy another cable that is USB Type C to USB Lightning, and that's gonna cost you a bit. So that's not good. I'm totally disappointed. So and these are the ear pods with the adapter at the back, 3.5 mm to Lightning. And of course we do get the Lightning cable, which I couldn't just fold it down and put in the box, so forgive about that. So let's keep the box aside, and let's get to the main device. Literally, guys, you're gonna love it when you get your hands on it. Just take a quick look at the phone, and how does it look when you. It's just amazing. This is the space gray variant I got because I really love it. I mean, the silver version is actually white, but I really love the space gray version away more. Look at this thing, man. This thing is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I mean, you're not gonna regret buying one of these, because if you spend 890,000 or 1 lakh on this device, you're gonna get what you paid for. This is a really good looking device, and it feels really premium in hand. But something I noticed that I don't like it in a case. I don't know why. Maybe because of the thickness, because this is a bit more thicker than the iPhone 7 Plus I was previously using, and I was comfortable using that phone in covers or back cases, but I'm not comfortable of using this, because it feels because it feels so pretty fucking good than the other iPhone 7 Plus, that I couldn't refuse to just refuse to the back cover and get it naked in my hand. So let's power it on quickly and get you a quick look of this device. Here we go. So as it powers up, I'm going to give you a quick physical overview. On the right we have the power button, which is a little larger now. It's because of the lack of home button in the front of this phone. So that's how you activate Siri, and it's unlocked. I mean, wow, that is really quick. I mean, okay, something fast. This is really quick. It's just look for my face. Let me just unlock it. And yes, it's Face ID already set up, and this is the live wallpaper you're gonna get with the 11.2 beta 2, public beta 2. So don't be jealous about it. And of course we have some notifications there. I don't know why this is the case. If you see the light here, look at this. There's something blinking right here, but I can't really see in real life what's blinking, but the video shows it. So on the right we have the power button, that is a slightly larger one, and the overall banding on the side and the bottom, and the side and bottom is now stainless steel, and it feels so fucking good than any other phone on Apple. I mean, this stainless steel area is very good. It fits totally good with the glass on the back and the front, and I really like the feeling of this phone. And of course there is the place to where you eject your SIM and put your SIM, eject this, and there's no 3.5mm jack. So on the bottom we get a speaker, a show off thing, and a lightning connector. On the left we have two volume rockers up and down, and the silent button, or maybe the thing that keeps your phone on silent and ringer on a switch. And on the back we have the Apple logo, the clear iPhone thing, and nothing like these not to throw in dustbin and warnings and cautions or anything written on the bottom of the phone or below the iPhone logo. That is very clean and neat look, but you're not gonna get this kind of a look on every phone in every region. I mean, you have to be in India or any specific region where this is a case, when you don't get anything written on the bottom of the phone below iPhone's logo. So that might be the case, so you better be ready. Of course, the most thing about this phone is the notch. Now I don't get it, why is this light blinking? Because in the real world, I mean, I'm looking at it at the same time from my eyes, and this thing doesn't blink in the real life. I mean, wow, this is something I really couldn't imagine what it is. Okay, so leave it. And of course this notch is a most talkable thing about this iPhone 10, and I personally think that this is not a bad thing. I mean, you're not gonna get irritated by it or annoyed by it, because you just really forgot it about about using it at 10 minutes. The display is so massive, it looks like we are only holding a display, nothing else, a display and no other thing. Of course from the right you can swipe down to get access to the control center, and from the bottom or the left to get access to the cover sheet, and from the bottom you can just swipe up and hold for a second for multitasking like this. And of course if you're in your app and you want to go home, you can now just simply swipe up. That is a smooth and clear gesture. I really like it over the home button we previously had. And of course removing the home button also lead to one another thing, removal of the touch ID. Apple just didn't listen to anyone and never implemented the touch ID on this particular device. They never have implemented the touch ID on this device, and the replacement of his Face ID. And let me get this clear, guys, you're gonna love Face ID when you first use it. I am not it is my daily driver, of course, but it's been only 3 days since I have got this phone, and I can't really say if you will like it or love it for a long time of period, because I'm not sure about myself too. But when you initially get this phone, you're gonna love it totally. You're gonna fall in love with the Face ID. It works flawlessly well. You must have never seen anything like this. I mean, you have facial recognition in S8 or Note 8 or LG V30, but you never have get this, like this thing. I mean, the Face ID, this thing is really flawless. I mean, it works in totally dark environment, in various environments that you can't even imagine it could work on in. And really, it is super quick. It is super quick. Let me just show you how quick it is. So I'm looking at the phone and it unlocked. I mean, how in this world can this be so fast? It just look for my attention, even though I'm looking at some left point. I'm not looking at the screen or the camera properly, but still it has the a kind of a look at my eyes open, and so that's why it has a look at this, how quick it is. I mean, how in this world it is so quick. Look at the air, the angle from which it is visible to me right now. I mean, look at this. This is 3D sensing. Of course, this is incredible. I really love it. It works in dark. It works in every environment you can think of. But sometimes that don't work properly. I mean, it happens with every technology. Not everything cannot be perfect. So that is the case with it. But most of the time, it works flawlessly well, and it is totally a good replacement for Touch ID. Touch ID is a bit quicker, I would say, but Face ID is way more convenient and secure than Touch ID, in my opinion. And of course, the other good thing about this true depth camera system is Animoji. So, when we talk about Animoji, we really get this kind of alien look. I mean, I really love this feature on this phone. Don't you ever get this kind of feature before? And I really love it. It just maps every single detail on your face, and this things really is fun. It is really fun. I mean, you're gonna get about 12 emojis or animojis, you can say, and you can just blink, and you just can sleep, or you can just put up your nose, your eyebrows. You can just open your mouth wide open, and you can just smile a lot more. I mean, this thing is really good. You can be a poop too. That is a bit awkward. So you can be a poop too, and it just shows how the true depth camera is. It's a great technology, and it cannot be fooled by images or masks, or it just adapts your physical changes. It works in dark very well. So I'm really impressed with the Face ID, and look at this from the bottom also. It just can totally map my face, and I can blink. My mouth is sinking as my real mouth is, and as I go through the side, it also maps perfectly, and from the right also, and from the upper section also. I can just blink my eyes, and it will just totally blink my eye in the Animoji. Look at this. Did you notice? Look at this. This thing is really fab. I mean, I really love this feature. This is one of the favorite feature in smartphones since Touch ID maybe, or Face ID, you can say. I love this feature. Okay, so let's not talk about this anymore and just get through this, because this light was blinking from so long. So get away from this. Of course, the gestures are so fluid. This is the OLED display, the first OLED display in an iPhone ever, and it is super fantastic. Looks, totally into it. It is just fabulous. If you're coming from a next previous generation, or even from the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus, you'll love it. You're gonna see a massive change in the display, in the quality, in the wallpapers, or everything else. The display is massive. Also, is the wallpaper right now is in 11.2 beta and beta 2, and this is really a great wallpaper. I love it. It's the live wallpaper, and there are some more like it in the wallpapers app, and I really love these wallpapers. These three are my favorite out of the bunch. And of course, the display supports HDR and True Tone display, and the True Tone display isn't a feature I use or I really am impressed with, because it just turns your display a bit yellowish, I will say, and I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. But that being said, True Tone display is a technology a phone should have, because it really helps your eyes to, it just really helps your eyes in the dark or in any other kind of light situation. So that might be accepted feature. And the other thing is the all new portrait mode selfies on the front. The portrait mode selfies are so damn a good feature. I really loved the portrait mode last year on the iPhone 7 Plus, and I use